And this is a woman from Sydney. And she was saying in the caption, I was hyping myself up for a singles event to not talk to one single man. Hashtag Sydney dating. That's about it. You're hyping yourself up. Like they girls in the comments talking about you look good. Not your pre-drink being water, just kind of teasing her. So some of these ladies, they seem like they'd be cool people. But in terms of having to go through, like one guy said, a humiliation ritual to do what? For what? Why? I can watch NBA playoff reruns. I can watch reruns of my favorite show and have more enjoyment.
Quick update on my 40 plus singles event sign up form that I posted a couple of days ago. The response has been crazy. So thank you so much to everyone that has signed up. And I'm always going to keep it real with you. There's still a big ratio difference. Women are outnumbering the men so far. So men, you're dragging your feet. If you're 40 plus and single and want to attend an event where other beautiful 40 plus single women are looking to meet you, please sign up. It takes 1 minute. The last thing I will do is have an event where the ratios are off. I always try to keep it 50-50. We're going to make it happen. Have an event planned out by like May or June, but I need the ratio of men to go up. Ladies, I see you, I hear you, and let's make this happen.
Hi bestie, come with me to a singles event. It's karaoke night. I'm not going to be singing, but I'm going to show you the vibes. Place looks quite dead, but we will see. I'm already hearing people singing and I want to leave. Okay, as soon as I walked in, I stepped out because there's only 4 men and 2 of them were singing and the other 2 were like solidly in their 50s. Yeah, in their 50s. So karaoke night for singles was not it. I'll let you know about the next one. And then we're gonna end off the night with some sushi.
And just like that, the night is over before it even started. I'm telling you, these guys are picking other places to go. This singles event doesn't look like something that they would want to be in. Like there's no activities for them that they would want to be involved with. I'm not coming.
What makes me really sad to see is how a lot of people let uncomfortable things in life harden them. They let rejection specifically harden them. And there's this now wave of men online and probably in real life that just deeply hate women because maybe a woman has hurt them in the past.
So the men that decided to leave women alone to pursue other interests where they can be happy and do well for themselves without the extra headache, they are hating women?
They've taken that so to heart, and maybe it has happened multiple times, that they then have created this narrative that all women are the devil and women do not want men to approach. And it makes me sad for 2 reasons. Reason 1 is that there are probably a lot of women who are not letting down guys gracefully, and so it reinforces this narrative, especially for very insecure men.
Right, and there come the shaming tactics. So you're calling men insecure for not wanting to be treated like trash by women? That's insecurity? Maybe you're the one that's insecure because you're the one online telling men to approach when you can just as easily approach men if you want. It might be a better idea than just automatically labeling men as hateful for protecting their sanity. Don't we all have the right to be in someone's company or not? Or is that also another right that only women can have?
Pay attention to me tonight. I'm so fucking sick of this shit. Oh my god. Touch a boob, buy a drink. I mean, it's like very fucking simple.
Right, let me just crash out on camera. That will make men come back, right?
Okay, so I recently went to a singles event and it was 90% women. And I was wondering, like, where's all the dudes?
With 1,000 singles in attendance. Like, are we all living the same life at this point? Because I've never been in a room with that many single people, even thought that it was even I thought I was like the only one left. I mean, beautiful women, all types, shapes, and sizes. Where are the men? Where are the men? Then again, don't know. Never mind.
Never mind. But there it is, right? All gorgeous women. On the outside, maybe. But she didn't check to see if maybe they had a terrible attitude. Women think that all you have to do is look good and that'll solve all your problems. Maybe if you look like a supermodel, but if you're like us average women, then not really.
So go watch Tinks's video, I'll link it below. But what this says is that 45% of men aged 18 to 25 have never asked a woman out in person. All right, hopefully you watched her video, because what she's saying is that that's bad, right? That 45% of men young men aren't asking girls out.
May be bad for you, but not for them. Men will actually warn each other on their mistakes so that younger men don't have to make the same mistakes they do. We women, on the other hand, we tend to just blindly follow each other and just make the same mistakes over and over and over. We always just try to be like other women rather than observing to see if what we're doing is just stupid. That's why you see all...
You know, you continue to see these modern women, what they really want is men to be a punching bag, is really what it comes down to. You know, give me the leeway, give me the runway to talk to you how I want to talk to you, to treat you how I want to treat you, to, even if it's a singles event, at a gas station, at a gym, it really doesn't matter. Give me the leeway, the presence, and the permission to just talk to you how I want to talk to you, and to continue to talk about this emotional intelligence that they have, but we don't see it.
So this young lady right here is distraught because she went to a singles event at the church and wasn't no man. Got him! Let's get right into it.
Just sitting here thinking about how I went to singles night at church and it was hundreds. I mean, at least 1,000. First I thought it was 500, but the pastor said it was 1,000 singles in attendance. Like, are we all living the same life at this point? Because I've never been in a room with that many single people, even thought that it was even, I thought I was like the only one left. A room full of singles. And I'm like, this has to be an experiment. This has to be like a simulation. I'm confused and I'm like low-key like nervous.
You don't
like
get it.
For us. This shit for myself, fuck y'all. Because where are the men? Where are the men? Then again, don't know. Never mind. Don't. We know where they at. Bye.
Ladies, let me be very direct with y'all. A lot of men in this day and age have made the calculation that with dating, a lot of times, the juice is just not worth the squeeze. Simply put, a lot of y'all are just not worth the trouble. And that's not to say that a lot of y'all are not good quality, decent women, but too many of y'all are chicken heads. And we're making the calculation before we even get to these dating events that it ain't really gonna be popping like that, so why bother? They're not showing up. And it's because of a lot of you ladies' actions. A lot of y'all sit online all day. Your entire online identity is about bashing men, berating men, talking down on men. Oh, the men ain't shit. Oh, the men ain't this, the men ain't that. All y'all men is broke. I ain't going 50-50 with no man. If you want her to submit, you got to take her out of survival mode. And all this bullshit. A goddamn study came out talking about how 1 in 3 women go on a date just for some free food, just for a free meal. And you wonder why don't nobody want to come out and meet your ass? I don't. And I'm all for love. I'm all for getting married and all that. I'm married. You understand what I'm saying? And I love my wife dearly. And I'm married to a black woman, by the way. But let's just keep it a buck. Do y'all hear yourselves sometime when you speak? She asks, where are the men? The men are somewhere enjoying their peace. Because unfortunately, a lot of y'all women show up as combative. I go online every day. I see some woman out of the clear blue sky just posting some bullshit about men and how bad men are and how much they can't stand men and how annoying men are. Oh, the men is all broke. The men ain't shit. The men ain't paying for dates. The men this, the men that, my baby daddy ain't shit. The men don't eat enough ass. It's always some bullshit. And the men are like, man, we don't need this shit. Manifestations 2020.
I better pay attention to me tonight. I'm so fucking sick of this shit. Oh my god. Touch a boob, buy a drink. I mean, it's like very fucking simple.
Okay, so I recently went to a singles event and it was 90% women. And I was wondering, like, where's all the dudes?
With 1,000 singles in attendance. Like, are we all living the same life at this point? Because I've never been in a room with that many single people, even thought that it was even, I thought I was like the only one left. I mean, beautiful women, all types, shapes and sizes. Where are the men? Where are the men? Then again, don't know. Never mind.
Why would I go to a singles event if I get bitches? It just doesn't make any type of sense. I'm seeing the women coming on the internet coming up with this topic again. Oh, men are not at singles mixers and all that other stuff. Fam, why would I go somewhere to get rejected in front of all the women. That doesn't make any type of sense at all. And I get bitches. Fam, you telling me I'm going to the gym, I'm handling what I'm doing, I'm making a little more money, I'm vibing, enjoying myself. I'm getting these women, bro. I'm having my way. Why the fuck would I go to a singles mixer, bro? That's only women, bro. Women only do that type of stuff because women have the time to do that type of stuff. You're telling me there's a planned event, right? They said, oh, there's gonna be a singles mixer where you're gonna have to come interview to get chosen by women? Like, come the fuck on, bro. Like, what the fuck? I'd rather be the guy that's chilling at the bar. Once that event is over, when them bitches is, oh my God, there's no men here, blah, 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 come to the bar. Come get your back broken. Like, fam, the amount of game that we've learned on the internet about this bullshit and the amount of game that we learned about these women, bro, you actually think we're not on game? Like, come the fuck on, fam. These women over here are... They're only there just for an ego boost, honestly, bro. They're there for an ego boost because I've never seen anybody that said, oh, we got married from a speed dating event. Oh, we got married from a such and such event or some shit like that. It's always, oh, I met her on the internet or I met her on the street. Like, fam, I'm not going to do that weird ass shit just to get denied. And the craziest part about it is these women are only denying you because they seen another group of women deny you. It's like a monkey see, monkey do thing. That's why they're never happy, bro.
Well, you know, she's talking about she hasn't been in that, you know, type of situation before. But you have to understand that these churches, especially if it's a nice church, you're going to pull a crowd. I was just watching it was an exercising class. The church is pretty big. It's a huge church in Atlanta. And it was an exercising class. So, you know, if you have a big church, it's going to pull a crowd. Women like social groups. And, you know, I'm not trying to disrespect churches, but, you know, sometimes churches can turn into social groups or social clubs. So they come and say, oh, shoot, I already go to the church. I trust it. I already listen to pastor every Sunday. I trust him. Why not go to the singles event? Men don't think that way. Men are not naturally, in a lot of ways, this is the wrong phrase, but pack animals. They're not naturally pack animals. Now, they can be. They can work together. They can have an alliance, right? But most men want to run their own house. Most men want to run their own company, right? So I'm listening to pastor, understand pastor. A lot of men understand authority, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to translate to, hey, we're having a singles event. Guys come out, girls come out, because men don't necessarily need the connection. They don't need the risks, if that makes any sense. So they'll stay away, go hang out with the boys, because that's their safe space. That's who they're around, right? So it might not even necessarily have to do with women 100%. Might be a big you know, part of it, not wasting money. But a lot of times churches don't charge you money for this type of stuff, maybe $10-20. And then they have, you know, some really good, you know, refreshments and amenities and yada, yada, yada. Men are going to say, I'm going to go with the sure bet. I'm going to go with the safe bet and go hang out with the boys or stay at the house or go work out or, you know, go for a drive or go fishing or, you know, go watch a movie. There's a plethora of things that men don't tell you that they're doing that they go to do instead of wasting time on a Friday. On a Friday, you want me to waste time after I worked hard all week? On a Saturday? What? Before a Sunday reset? Absolutely not.
Singles events are humiliation rituals, and I don't think men or women should be going to those. And after watching that video of that woman talking about the church singles events and how come no men were there, well, let's have this conversation one more time. Life in general is a dating event. You can go anywhere and meet a woman or...
This is just my opinion. You can agree or disagree. I truly don't give a fuck. I'm just going to say this, right? Single events by themselves are very much so a humiliation ritual, because men that can get women are not at these events. Men who are at these events are men that cannot talk to women and are very socially awkward, usually, right? That's why you don't see that many men there. And any man that can talk to women that is somewhat good looking and somewhat have his life together is like shooting fish in a barrel. It's too easy, right? The church events, I tell people this like this: for a very long time, the church and women and marriage have been this, you know what I'm saying, Bermuda Triangle that has been keeping each other single for the rest of the eon moving forward. Because a lot of people put their pastor and their church ahead of their marriage, and no man wants to be behind not only the Lord, which is fine, that's the creator, but your pastor? No. A lot of these churches make these single events, but don't teach women how to date properly. Don't teach men how to treat women in a Christian doctrine way to allow her to understand that there's a difference between a man in a worldly world and a man that's in the church. They look exactly the same to me, unfortunately to say. Okay? Very sad to say. Also, as well as this, let's just be honest about this, right? It's not that hard to find a decent person in this world. The problem is that in a lot of these dating situations, you have very extremes. You got dudes who are losers that can't speak to women, and then you got women who feel like they're the prize even though they don't know how to regulate their emotions. They act like a dude, and when I say act like a dude, they always in your face. Like, things can get real physical real quick without even like on a very non-serious topic. You know what I mean? Just because you have the degree, just because you got the money, just because you got the cars and all that other stuff, you're not a good partner. And a lot of people can't tell women that to their face sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You got to say it real nice. And I hate it. But that's just my opinion.
1,000 single women. So there's a lot of videos going around, people reacting to this woman came on and said she went to, I think they're saying it's a church event. Kind of reminds me of that Union Church event, like maybe a year or two ago when all these single people were on. But why is it always in churches? All right. But anyway, 1,000 single women showed up in 20 or 30 men or something like that. And per usual with these videos, they always talking about, you know, they not surprised the women there because the men are trash, and, you know, it can't just all be the women and all that. But my real question is, did the men tell you they were coming there? There's a couple of things here. Not saying these women particularly might be those women, but the society and TikTok tells men that they trash and the women don't want them. Y'all want to be with the women, and y'all just want to be with the girls. That's fine. So why would the men have incentive to show up to this event? 2, men have already told y'all they hate these types of events because it's embarrassing. Like, they show up, then y'all come on TikTok and make a video just like they have been. And 3, men like guarantees. Where were the guarantees in this? Were they guaranteed to get some numbers? Were they guaranteed to get some ass? Like, what were the guarantees that they would show up to this event? So my thing is not even really blaming anyone. I'm not saying the women deserve to be single. I'm not saying the men are the reason that the women are single. I'm just saying, why do these events keep happening? And 2, who told y'all the men were coming? That's all I'm saying.
It's really niggas on here saying, why would I go to a singles event if I get bitches? Like, gang, we can't just go to meet people. Why would you go to an all-you-can-eat buffet? And this ain't even no regular buffet. They bringing this shit to your seat, player. Just sit tight. There'll be another course up next. You ain't even want to pick a favorite. You could just try things out. Sample a couple things. See what you like. Try something new. I could just tell who really don't be in the field for real. Because if you give me and my man's 5 shots of Don Julio send us to a singles event, we gonna fuck the whole city up. If you're not in there overly thirsty and you just have pure good intentions to meet people, oh my gosh, that shit is gonna be the greatest shit on earth.
Well, I think the difference is men are not looking to play around. You sound like you're looking to play around. Men don't want to do that, right? I understand you probably coming at it from a different angle. Hey, I'm just looking to talk to girls, yada, yada, yada. But they're not looking to do that. They're looking for a serious relationship. Like I said, you look like you playing around, or you sound like you playing around. Somebody in the comments says your everyday life is a single event with less performance. Somebody else said, I don't even go to all you can eat buffets, right? Because they don't want to consume a lot. A lot of men, and that's a really great point. A lot of men I don't want to be bothered with that type of stuff. So I'm not going, right? I'm not really a fan of buffets and a whole smorgasbord of stuff. I want to go somewhere where I can get just a burger, not a burger and some salad and some mashed potatoes and all that stuff. Great if that's what you want, but I'm looking for something a little bit more concentrated. Right? There's too many options out here. I'm looking for something a little bit more concentrated.
What's the biggest difference between guys in their 20s and in their 30s? Guys in their 20s still believe in love. You can see this ray of sunshine in their eyes that they're still able to have a crush. Men in their 30s, they're dead inside.
Oh joy, another video of another woman that just doesn't get it. I'll tell you exactly why it all changes for men when they reach a certain age. Because at some point in time when they are that young, of course they're going to have hope. They believe there's some type of faith in humanity when it comes to women and when it comes to the dating world because of what they strive for. However, due to years of experience of being used, abused, treated like, and also being cheated on, being unappreciated and taken for granted left to right, being stressed out all the time because nothing they do is ever good enough. Having to experience that everything they built for someone gets all just taken away, you know? And some of you women act so damn oblivious and stupid thinking that, why do men suddenly end up dead inside? All of what I just said is years of them experiencing this. And it's a lot more common than you think. And then y'all assume that men just hate women. No, they're just tired. They're tired and they rather have some peace, some quiet. Sometimes they prefer to be alone for that reason.
Why are they so surprised men have walls up? They helped build every brick.
So I went on a Hinge date on Saturday and it was fine. I thought it went well. We had good convo. We hung out for 2.5 hours. He's already unmatched me on Hinge. It hasn't even been a week. How quickly did he unmatch me? Huh? That's crazy. I'm offended. What did I say? I don't even know what to say. I'm torn between offended and just mind blown. Maybe it was him. Maybe it was something he felt like. Wow.
Wonder what kind of red flag she was wildly waving in the air.
Online dating is actually super unfair for men compared to women. Men always have to go into a relationship and prove their worth to be dateable. Men have to go in and say that they either earn a lot of money or they know a lot of things or they have a lot of skills or something that they've really well built. Men have to provide value in order to be desirable by any woman. And a woman can just show up and look good and that's it. She doesn't have to prove anything. She doesn't have to have anything, own anything. She just has to look somewhat good. Any woman out there who says that dating is actually harder for women, are you sure about that? Because it's actually not.
When women say dating is hard, what they mean is sorting through their endless options is hard. It's like complaining there's too many ice cream flavors to choose from.
I went to Singles Mixer yesterday and I left feeling more defeated than hopeful. The host did an amazing job. The vibes were immaculate. The location, everything was great. The games, it was very well thought out. But I think what did it for me was demographic-wise, it felt like Hinge, but in real life. There was a room full of beautiful, accomplished women, a lot of nice men, but only a few of them that everyone wanted. And the very few acted like they were the prize. They literally would only talk amongst themselves. They would not initiate conversation with women unless the host told them to. We had a moment where we were forced to just go and talk to somebody new for 8 minutes, which I thought was a little too long, but that was the only time that they would initiate conversation with the women. So I started wondering, is this a New York City thing? Is there a thing in the air that makes people not want to have conversation with each other? I know that in New York, people are known for not wanting people to have deep conversations with them, but it just got me wondering, are people just so afraid to start conversation because they risk, they fear rejection? Is it a millennial thing? Do we just not know how to talk to each other anymore? What is it? I'm super social, so I initiated most of the conversations that I had yesterday. And at the end of the night, I felt so drained because it just felt like it wasn't going anywhere. And the worst part of it is that I woke up this morning feeling super sad. And I was just asking myself, damn, in a room full of people where the intent is to date, I didn't make any connection. So what is wrong with me? So I started asking myself, was I too opinionated? Did I talk too much? Am I not feminine enough? Why wasn't it, what do I need to do in order for me to be chosen? What do I need to change? And guys, the moment I said the word chosen is when I was hold up, take a beat here. Okay, do you want to be chosen? One. Second, okay, let's say I wanted to be chosen. Do I really want somebody to choose me because I reshaped myself to fit what I think men have traditionally been attracted to? Guys, I won't even buy a bag if I think too many people have it. Like, I love being unique, and I really want to believe that the person that's meant to be with me will have that same mindset. I just don't think that I want to be with anybody who makes me feel like I'm too much, or that I need to change who I am, or that I cannot be anybody but who I am. So the reason why I went to this mixer is because this year I told myself that I want to be proactive in my search of a partner, and I'm proud of myself for doing that. I decided I'm just gonna enjoy my single journey, like really bask in it and enjoy it to the fullest. I want to focus on things that I can enjoy doing just because I'm single, and that I wouldn't be able to do if I wasn't in a relationship. So those of you who are in relationships, please help a girl out. Let me know in the comments some of the things that I should take advantage of doing while I'm single, because once I'm in a relationship, it's gonna be a lot harder to do.
The guy here in the comments said, quoting her, "A lot of nice men, but only a few of them that everybody wanted." And he said those few weren't acting like the prize, they were the prize. That's exactly it. You guys don't really understand that you really don't have your pick of the litter like you think that you do. You really don't. I know you probably would like to believe that, but no, ma'am. No, ma'am, absolutely not. This is the real world.